Welcome here, everyone. Great to have a pretty full house here. This is, I don't know if you heard Mr. Klassen before, but the inaugural Jazz Café. MBCI traditionally always did a show leading into Brandon Jazz to showcase our music for our community before we went off to Brandon University Jazz Festival. And now we just decided to add some things to make it feel more like a jazz club. So some snacks and drinks you've heard about, I hope. Feel free to get up, mingle, head out, come back, whatever you want. It's a pretty casual evening this evening, and it's just supposed to be a nice evening of some music and fellowship. So enjoy. This first song made famous by Bobby Darin and featured in this movie, Finding Nemo. Enjoy.
Somewhere beyond the sea, somewhere waiting for me, my love still stands a golden sands and watches the ships that go sailing. Somewhere beyond the sea, she's there waiting for me.
be singing It's Only a Paper Moon. Paper moon is a metaphor that means a superficially beautiful or showy thing devoid of substance or true meaning, like a paper prop in a theatrical production. And the term comes from a 1932 Broadway play. This song is now considered a jazz standard and was performed by Ella Fitzgerald. Here's Only a Paper Moon.
Moon, moon, paper moon. Moon, moon, paper moon. Moon, moon, paper moon, bebop. Say it's only a paper moon sailing over a cardboard sea, but it wouldn't be make-believe if you believe in me. Yes, it's only a canvas sky hanging over a muslin tree, but it wouldn't be make-believe if you believe in me. Without your love, it's a honky-tonk parade. Without your love, it's a melody played in a penny arcade. It's a Barnum and Bailey world, just as phony as it can be. But it wouldn't be make-believe if you believe in me. Ba-ba-ba-dow, say it's only a paper moon sailing over a cardboard sea. But it wouldn't be make-believe if you believe in me. I wanna say that it's only a piece of canvas sky just hanging over a muslin tree. But don't you know it wouldn't be make-believe if you believe in me. Without your love, it's a honky-tonk parade. Without your love, it's a melody played in a penny arcade. It's a Barnum and Bailey world, just as phony as it can be. But it wouldn't be make-believe if you believe in me. No more paper moon, no more cardboard sea. If you really believe in me, paper moon.
Take a bow.
All right, so this is the junior jazz band. We have students as young as grade 6 in this group, woo, and grade 9s. And as Mr. Reimer has already said, we're going to play our set that we're going to be bringing to the Brandon Jazz Festival next week. We're going to play 3 tunes for you. The first one is Mercy, Mercy, Mercy. This is by Joe Zelenow. We go from Sunday morning to Saturday night before that with Minnie the Moocher. And it strikes me, like when my dad was a student at this school back in the 50s, in order to be a student at MBCI, you had to actually sign a document that would promise not to go to pool halls, not to go to dances, not to go to the exact kind of event that we're running inside the school walls today. So go figure, times have changed. So we bring you Minnie the Moocher. This is the Calloway classic. Well, that was Calloway from the mid-20s, although Calloway sang that song, the Heidi-Ho song, for like the next several decades. He was even in the Blues Brothers movies in the mid-'80s, still singing it. So now we're going to jump way ahead in time to the 70s, and this is music that probably isn't really jazz to begin with, but whatever. Jazz can be lots of different things. It's a very wide tint. So this is music that is, I guess, comes from Southern California, Chicano rock, I suppose. There was this rock group called War that this was their big tune called Low Rider. Low riders are those like souped up cars where you would kind of change the suspension so that they would ride so dangerously close to the pavement that it would almost be scraping. These are not the kind of vehicles that we'd want to use in Manitoba most of the year. But anyway, this is Low Rider, and we have all kinds of soloists in this. We have Connor on the trumpet, and we have Julian on the tenor saxophone, and we have Sam on the trombone, and later on we'll have Allison on the trumpet, and lots of great playing in the rhythm section, and once again, thanks for listening to us. So this is Low Rider. So we'll be back in a few minutes with the chamber singers. In the meantime, grab some coffee, grab some pots, whatever else is there.
Hello, everyone, and good evening. I hope you're all enjoying the performances tonight. This first song that we will be singing is called Run, 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 written by Anders Edenroth. And our soloist for this piece is our very own Micah Enns on mic 6. The song itself is about life, how we all seem to be on a never-ending race where everyone is running to experience everything the world has to offer in our short lifespan. It shows the pressure to keep up with our peers both internally and externally. It is truly a fantastic piece, and we can't wait to share it with you. This is Run, Run, Run.
My time's running too fast. I tell you my time's running too fast. Till the future becomes the past. I tell you my time's running too fast. The tempo's way too high. Somehow the tempo's way too high. I can't see any reason why. Somehow the tempo's way too high. On the highway of life I find no place to rest. By the speed of light I'm completely depressed.
Don't look back, stay on the track. Don't ever slow down. Run, 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 if you wanna have fun, fun, fun. Life has only begun, gun, gun. Go ahead and just run, run, run. You can never stop, run, run, run. If you wanna have fun, fun, fun. Life has only begun, gun, gun. Go ahead and just run, 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 run.
I just wanna get out. I tell you I just wanna get out. You see what life is about. I just wanna get out. Need to cool down and lower the pace. I need to cool down and lower the pace. So I can quit this terrible race. I need to cool down and lower the pace. On the highway of life I find no place to rest. By the high speed of light I'm completely depressed.
Don't look back, stay on the track. Don't ever slow down. Run, 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 if you wanna have fun, fun, fun. Life has only begun, gun, gun. Go ahead and just run, run, run. You can never stop, run, run, run. If you wanna have fun, fun, fun. Life has only begun, gun, gun. Go ahead and just run, run, run. Think of all the time that you can work to make more money to buy you things you need to save time. That you can work to make more money to buy you things you need to save time. That you can work to make more money to buy you things you need to save time. That you can work to make more money to buy you things you need.
Every time I decide to slow down and shift gear, I can hear all the voices repeat in my ear.
Run, 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 if you wanna have fun, fun, fun. Life has only begun, gun, gun. Go ahead and just run, run, run. You can never stop, run, run, run. If you wanna have fun, fun, fun. Life has only begun, gun, gun. Go ahead and just run, run, run. You can never stop, run, run, run. You can never stop, run, 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 run.
Hi everyone. Our next song is Orange Colored Sky. It is a song that was written by Milton Dung and William Stye in New York, 1950. The song is centered around the idea of an orange sky, which is not a common sight. The rarity of an orange sky makes it a unique and stunning phenomenon that captures the attentions of those who witness it. Through the lyrics, the songwriters use an orange sky as a metaphor for the feeling of being in love. The brightness and beauty of the sky represent the overwhelming emotions that come with falling in love. The song highlights the power and intensity of love and how it can transform the way we see the world around us. Our solo will be performed by chamber singers Hannah Storsley on mic 10, showing us the meaning of our big, bright, beautiful world.
Minding my business, out of that orange-colored sky. Flash, bam, bam, alakazam. Wonderful, you came by. Wonderful, wonderful, you Sam. I gotta look at you. One look and I yell, timber, timber. Watch out for flying glass. As the ceiling fell in and the bottom fell out, I went into a spin and I started to shout up and hit. This is it, this is it, this is it. I was walking along, minding my business, when love came and hit me in the eye. Flash, flash, bam, bam, alakazam, that orange colored sky. One look and I yell, timber, timber. Watch out for flying glass. Watch out, as the ceiling fell in and the bottom fell out. I went into a spin and I started to shout up and hit. This is it, this is it, this is it. I was walking along, minding my business. Love came and hit me in the eye. Flash, flash, bam, bam, alakazam. Out of that orange colored sky. Out of that orange colored purple, pretty green polka dot sky. Flash, bam, bam,
I have been begging for an Elvis Presley song since the beginning of the year, and we finally got it. Mr. Reimer, where are you? Thank you. So this song was written by Hugo Peretti, Luigi Creator, and George David Weiss, originally to a popular French song from 1784. Can't Help Falling in Love with You. Our soloist Seth Walters on mic 7. Enjoy.
Wise men say only fools rush in, but I can't help falling in love with you.
How about that one? Hey, right on. All right, everyone. Thanks for sticking around. We got senior jazz band coming up yet. Gonna play a rip-roaring set. Can't wait. It's gonna be great. A couple of thank yous. First off, this guy, Mr. Andrew Klassen, put together this whole show, whole shebang. Big thanks to him. This music program would not be running like it is if it weren't for him. So big thanks to him. Big thanks in the back, Max Weeb, Miguel Carrasco for running our tech this evening. Colosimo for donating stuff, the whole grad committee, all the food that you hopefully have enjoyed and drinks and that stuff out there. Thanks so much for being part of this. I think this is a fun thing to do. We should maybe do this next year, hey? Yeah. I like it. And I don't think she's here, but thanks to Ms. Reimer, who has actually vacated her drama room for the past 2 days so that we could set up and rehearse in here and have this event in here. So extend that to her as well. We're off to Brandon next week. We're taking some parent chaperones. Thanks to the parent chaperones that are coming along with us. If you would like to get involved with various volunteering in the future, do get connected with Parent Connect here at the school. We are often in need of help for our music events. And so if you're a parent and you're interested in helping us out, consider that. Have I forgotten anyone? I know I'm like asking people who are not in my brain because I had a list and I think I've hit it, but supervisors. Yeah, right on. We got a couple teachers here. Hopefully you've had a chance to say hello to them this evening. Thanks to the students for all their hard work, especially over the past weeks. And thanks to all of you for your support of your kids and your grandkids or your friends' kids or whoever you're here to support. Thanks for supporting them. You know, if you're just like MBCI, whoo, thank you for being you as well.
Yeah, we always have parents who continue to come to concerts long after their kids are graduated, and that's just awesome. Do go out there and get some food and support our grads. How many MBCI students do we have in the house? How many of you are planning to graduate from grade 12 at some point? All of you. So this is going to be something that if we do this with the grad committee, selling food and all the other things they're doing, they're selling chocolates as well. This is something that we all benefit from eventually when it gets to be our turn to graduate. So do go up and get some food. You can hear equally good sound in the hallway than us live, which is kind of amazing when you think about it. Thank you, Max, for making that happen, and Miguel. And, you know, just this morning, it wasn't in the program, but our original plan was to shine on the wall in the middle school cafeteria what we were doing in here. And then we realized the wall is kind of painted green, and it's going to look like everybody's sick. And we didn't want that. So then we thought we better get something white out there, get a screen. And so I called up Paul Dewick and said, you know, where do we get a screen from? Where can we rent one or whatever at the last minute? And he said, oh, I'll just donate one from our company, and I'll bring it to you. So he went to his warehouse downtown, got a screen. So if you ever see Paul Dewick, big thanks to Paul Dewick for bringing us that screen. So if you do want to just watch the rest of the concert in the hallway, feel free. Yeah. So anyway, we'll be with you with our set in a minute or two. We'll just make sure that we're all ready to go here. Thank you so much for coming this evening. Okay. We're going to start our set by a Beatles tune. Again, the Beatles are a noted jazz ensemble from the 1960s, but this is a really good arrangement. We did this a few years ago, and if you were one of those people that saw some of the virtual videos online that we painstakingly put together, like some kind of Frankenstein's monster, this was one of those tunes, and boy, it was a lot of work to put it together with everyone recording their stuff at home. And I thought one day we're going to play this thing live with everybody in the room together, and tonight is that moment. And I don't know if Mr. Geddert, there's Mr. Geddert. I want to thank Mr. Geddert for so many different reasons. He put some Dr. Pepper in our goodie fridge the other day, and somebody claimed it, and but that's great. And Mr. Geddert is just wonderful. He has decided that he's going to have a work of art that he has made in every room in MBCI before he retires. So that means you're retiring at about age 100 or something like that, right? But he has made so many different things for us, works of art like these wonderful mic holders at the front here. And you'll notice that the 5-line staff has 5 lines, not 6 or whatever, and it's anatomically correct. It's just great. And Mr. Geddert loves the Beatles, and so for no other reason than to please Mr. Geddert, we are going to do Here Comes the Sun this evening. So, the best Beatles song, that's high praise. So anyway, we have Micah playing tenor saxophone on this, and we also have Julian playing tenor saxophone on this as well. Adeline was playing a solo in that as well. Adeline Neufeld as well. So now we're going to play music from Broadway. Well, I guess it's more of a West End kind of show, but it's a musical. This is from the musical My Fair Lady, which MBCI performed back in 2003, so it's too late to get your tickets for that show. Not too late to get your tickets for the show we're doing this year. But My Fair Lady, well, I won't go through the whole story right now, but there's this character named Freddie who thinks that he's in love with Eliza Doolittle. And so he kind of walks up and down the street outside her home. Basically, he's stalking her. That's what's happening. In a kind of an innocent kind of way. He's in love with the idea of being in love, but not actually in love with Eliza. And she's very smart, and she figures that out right away and sends him packing. But this is before all that happens, and his feet can't touch the pavement because he's just so in love with what he thinks, in love with Eliza. So this has a few solos. We have Emily Armitage playing alto saxophone, and we have Kieran Koster playing trumpet, and that's all I can remember right now. Adeline, are you playing a solo in this? Okay, I just didn't want to make that mistake twice. So, On the Street Where You Live. we said we'd end at about 8:15, and we probably will, unless this next tune goes into overtime, which it probably won't. I think Mr. Reimer has done a great job of thanking everybody that needed to be thanked, and I just want to add my thanks to you, the crowd, for being here. And how many of you went back and forth a little bit? Did that work to kind of watch a little bit in here and a little bit in there? And maybe there were some people out there that haven't actually found the drama room and they're just enjoying the middle school cafeteria. It works fine either way. So anyway, this is a tune about a restaurant in New York called Beefsteak Charlie's, written by a Toronto composer, Peter Kuhlman. And I don't think this restaurant exists anymore, but it was kind of a chain restaurant in the New York area. And this has a number of different soloists. First of all, Simon Entz on guitar. And also we have Micah Entz on, everyone's named Entz, on the tenor saxophone. And we have Miles Günther Herman on the drums. And there's plenty of action for everybody in this one. So this is Beefsteak Charlie's. Thank you very much again for coming.